It's undeniable that the more something scares people, the more they're curious to discover it. I believe each and every one of you ever immerse yourselves in your own imaginary stories about monsters. Or you've been extremely curious about the origins of numerous spooky characters in separate nations around the world. So today, let ABS07 fulfill your curiosity by revealing 5 exhilarating facts about one of the most prevalent holidays in America. It's Halloween. Annually, on October 31st, Americans celebrate Halloween. Commonly, citizens dress in costumes and attend parties, visit haunted houses, and eat Halloween candy. Most kids spend the night trick or cheating, going door to door to collect sweets from their neighbors. So, how was Halloween born in America? Well, American colonists are responsible for initially bringing Halloween to the United States. Most of the colonists were English Puritans who celebrated Samhain before traveling to their new country. Although the Celtic religious traditions had long been replaced by Christianity, many of the old practices remained. Influenced by a variety of cultures, the Halloween traditions in the American colonies began to melt and change. Now, let's jump into some mind-blowing details about this mysterious holiday. First, the legend of Stingray Jack. As we all know, the flashy lantern is a recognizable attribute of Halloween. So, let's get ready. Have your warm and comfy seat with some popcorn to hear him review the history of this fantastic lantern. According to Irish legend, a miser and drinker named Jack once met the devil at a bar and tricked the devil into offering Jack's soul in exchange for alcohol. The demon was amused, promptly turning himself into a coin to pay the innkeeper. But the sly Jack put the coin in the pocket with a cross that prevented the devil from changing himself back. Finally, Jack freed the devil on one condition, that the devil never took his soul. After that, the sinner Jack's soul couldn't get to heaven. He also had no way to home, so he remained wandering the earth. The devil gave Jack coal to light the way, which he put in a turnip. This created a flashlight known as the jack-o'-lantern, which helped him illuminate his path. And it's how the Halloween lantern practice originated. Second, jack-o'-lantern was initially made from vegetables. Halloween wouldn't be the same without a few spooky cut-out pumpkins. But years ago in Ireland, where the jack-o'-lantern tradition began, people make the decorations using vegetables more readily available to them, such as large potatoes, beets, and turnips. When the tradition made its way to the U.S. through immigration, Americans used pumpkins instead. Third, shelters used to suspend black cat adoptions for Halloween. There are superstitions that black cats are bad luck or scary. The stereotype is further perpetuated in movies and in the marketing of Halloween, contributing to people thinking negatively about them. They fear that the animals were in danger from satanic cult that wanted them for nefarious purposes in the days leading up to Halloween. Now though, shelters have totally opposite viewpoints. Many even promote black cat adoptions in October, using the pre-adoption screening and interview process to weed out anyone with the wrong intentions. 4. Candy corn was originally called chicken feet. Candy corn is actually a sweet treat that gains popularity each year around Halloween. However, it wasn't always known by the same name. According to History.com, candy corn was first known as chicken feet. At the time of candy corn invention, corn was mainly used as food for farm animals. Thus, the original candy box featured a rooster and contained the words, "Something worth throwing for." This changed following World War I, when corn became more popularized for human consumption. When farmers made up over half of the American labor force, agricultural-themed candies became increasingly popular. Many candies were made in the shape of pumpkins, chestnuts, and turnips, among others. As a result, around the 1940s, people began calling the treat by its current name, candy corn. Fifth, maybe you've never heard before, Halloween rituals used to involve finding a husband. During the 18th century, single ladies devised Halloween traditions that were supposed to help them find a romantic match. It's believed that apple bobbing, a game in which players try to catch an apple with only their teeth, is a common way for young lovers to court one another. If the bobber, typically female, successfully bites into an apple with the name of a love interest in one go, fate gives the couple the go-ahead. If it takes the bobber 2 attempts, they can still try it out, but their love won't last long. Sadly, if the bobber needs 3 attempts to bite into an apple, the stars aren't alive for the couple, and it'll probably be best to not pursue it at all. Of course, as history progresses, so do the traditions. Another variation of apple bobbing is the first person to bite an apple would be the next one in the group to get married. Or if a girl bites into an apple and places the fruit beneath her pillow, another superstition claims her meteorite will soon appear in a dream. And that's also the end of today's knowledge, brought to you with great effort and endurance of ABS07, with a view to helping everyone gain insight into Halloween stories. Thank you for watching. See ya in next week's program.